Welcome back, peeps.
What is going on, everyone?
We're not seeing ourselves on the screen anymore. We're recording audio and video separately, just like we did when we first started, but way more professionally. You know what I'm saying? Because that was ghetto AF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we had like the best cell phone you could have, but we were broke, so
Yeah.
we couldn't afford anything like that. But it worked
Right.
for us at that moment.
I mean, the camera on my phone is pretty tight. So
Yeah.
it's
Screw
pretty
you.
good. You have pretty much a similar phone. It's just a little.
Your camera's way better than
Oh,
mine,
yeah,
dude.
for sure.
Like
For shirt.
stoop better.
Stoop better. As you can see, I'm wearing merch. You go get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not, but I got both shirts at home.
Yeah.
On the fly, Martin Fry, and that one.
Go get that shirt.
Yeah, for sherps.
Ew. I hate that, dude. I can't believe I said that. If you guys
Make
aren't,
yourself cringe.
yeah, if you guys aren't, don't know what we're talking about. Very first episode, I said that for some reason. I honestly don't have any excuse for my actions. I have no idea. But
I don't know if I said something, and you're like, for sherps.
I think we
Out
said
of
shirts
nowhere.
for shirt. Oh, I don't even want to say it, dude. No thanks. Yeah, welcome back, peeps.
Nice to have you here.
Episode 2 of season 3. I think this is episode. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, I'm
We're
really
basically
dumb. Let me
doing this
look
for
it
3
up.
years now.
Yeah, let me look it up. Jamie, look that up.
Yeah, get to it.
We don't
Hop
have
to it, sir.
We don't have a Jamie anymore, so I'm Jamie. I'm Jamie and Joe. Yeah, right. Let's see here.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a hot minute.
64. This is episode 64.
Okay.
Had no idea.
So all together, 64 episodes.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, son.
A lot more videos than that on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I told you we were going to set up a gaming stuff today, right?
I think
Just
so.
kinda get
If we have
ready.
enough time.
Right.
So I know you got to walk.
Yeah, we're going to watch a movie after this. Tell them what movie we're going to watch.
Rocket Man. It's I think it was made in like 97. It's freaking hilarious. I think it's Harold Williams. Dude, he's a klutz in that movie, but he's also like a genius because he does like computer programming and stuff like that. But dude, he's hilarious. Everything that he does, he's almost like a Jim Carrey to me. He's really animated and
Right.
does voices and
Right.
stuff like that. It's freaking hilarious.
Dude, Jim Carrey is crazy because he can literally change his face to.
Oh yeah.
It's weird how he's able to do that.
Yeah.
Because he like does impressions, or he used to when he was younger, and he would look like the person he was trying to be. It was crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yo.
Like, well, Harold's not that animated,
Right.
but like he's still goofy as hell. That's hilarious.
I'm trying to think of the movie, but I can't think of it. What did you say the guy's name was?
Harold Williams.
That's the actor's name, or is that the?
The actual
Oh, okay.
actual name.
There's a guy that my dad told me he reminds me of, or reminds him of Jim Carrey, but I can't think of his name off the top right now. But yeah, sorry, peeps.
I've even watched some of his like stand up comedy too, and he's funny. And he's also in which is crazy because I own it too. He's in Big Money Hustlers. It's a Insane Clown Posse movie,
I've never seen
and
it.
he's in that, and he's like a police officer, but he's also goofy in that one too.
Jerry Lewis is the guy I was thinking of.
Jerry Lewis. Okay.
Yeah, what's that movie? One of his most famous movies. I can't think of the name. It's got like a bunch of faces on the cover of the thing. Let me look that up. Jamie's coming out again.
Get back on that computer.
Lewis
You can spell.
movies. Yeah, I was about to say that and you took it.
Movie list.
Nutty Professor. That's the one. That's not the one right there. That's
No.
new. Yeah, but Nutty Professor. Professor. What? Say what? Jesus.
No, is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
on the cover of it, it's like not on this, but like the actual hard copy of not book, but
Yeah, right.
you know what I'm saying. The physical copy of the DVD is got like faces and stuff. It's like squares, and every square has a different face in it. Let me look that up. Just look up images. I bet it will. It'll probably pull up the. Maybe that wasn't it. I feel like it is.
Because the Nutty Professors I've seen is the one with Eddie Murphy in it. There's Flubber. Old time show.
Let's see.
You know there was a Flubber before that.
Oops.
Whoopsie poopsie.
This is probably boring for people.
Stuff happens, bruh.
Yeah, stuff. Let's see.
Trying to keep it kid friendly.
That's right, PG. Although, didn't I already say the S word?
Probably.
I probably did. F it.
Right in the bud.
In the bud. What? Haven't done that in a while.
Shiza.
Jesus. Let's see. Nah, I don't know, dude.
Well, that's the dude.
Yeah, that's the guy. I don't know why I care so much.
But it's not probably that movie, but yeah.
But yeah, it's Jerry Lewis. I guess he reminds my dad of Jim Carrey a little bit, just because of how over the top he is.
Animated, pretty much. Facial expressions and all that.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeesh. Dude, I was watching a podcast one time, and he said it, and I was like, "Yep, I'm taking that and running with it." So I do want to say something real quick. There are times, I don't know why it seems like I'm like getting ready to release information about myself or something, but no.
Confidential.
Yeah.
Top secret, people.
Getting ready for it by, okay, here we go. Confession time. No. But
Jesus.
There are times when I accidentally copy somebody's stuff, and I don't do it on purpose. I just forget to credit the person I heard it from. What I'm trying to say is I copy it.
All right. Copyright having ass.
Yeah, no. But no, I don't mean to do that. So from now on, if I do say something that I've heard, I'll try to remember to tell the people that it wasn't me that came up with it.
Right.
Not
I mean, the original.
When something that funny comes out of my mouth, you should know it's not me. You know what I mean?
Right. I do the same thing.
That's your mistake if you think that's it.
Yeah, I didn't think up of that originally. That came from somebody else.
Right.
And I have a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like from movie quotes and stuff like that. It's funny.
Yeah. No, I won't do that. I won't do that every time. But if I like tell a whole entire story or something like that, or a whole entire joke verbatim,
right?
Obviously, you need to tell the people where you heard it from. But
yeah, there.
I don't know. I feel more relaxed like this, like not being able to see myself here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm like self-conscious or something. I don't know.
No, we're so tiny to ourselves up there.
Yeah, but I feel like it looks. I feel like it looks better than last episode. Let us know in the comment section. Did we look? Well, I mean, we suck anyway, but like looks wise, I gotta throw you in the hat.
Like,
too.
Not like our facial feature looks wise, but just the picture quality and all that stuff for you guys. So we're doing our best to make you guys happy.
Yep. So get happy. We're bending over. I'm slaving over your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Yeah. Did your mom ever say that? I'm slaving over the stove, and it's literally something that cooks itself, pretty much. No. My mom always said that. Like, I'm slaving over the stove. And then I'd
like you're microwaving something, woman. What are you talking about?
Yeah, me and my dad, like joke around with her now and be like, "Yeah, you slaved over that laundry machine." It's like you didn't do shit. You put it in and let it
push
run.
buttons.
Yeah, but no, it does take a lot. Like laundry sucks, dude, and it's over and over and never stops. Never stops.
Yeah, like. With me, I just throw not really everything, like my socks and underwear I keep separate. But then that's almost like the routines we're talking about.
Yeah.
And and then like my shirts and pants, all that goes together.
Yeah.
But I wash all that separately. Like I'd wash like my pants and shirts all together first, put those in the dryer, and then my socks and underwear, or vice versa. And that's pretty much it. Laundry's done. But some people probably like throw everything in.
That's what I
just
do.
to get it done quicker.
Yeah. Do towels and stuff like that
You're
separately.
supposed to
Obviously.
keep the white separate from colored.
You
Like,
don't, dude. That's like the biggest lie I've ever heard. Because I've never had an
Conspiracy.
issue with that. Yeah, as long as you don't do it. If you do it on warm, it's usually all right. But if you do it on hot, I could see maybe a problem.
like bleed
Yeah,
colors
exactly.
into white stuff.
But
Yeah.
just don't do that. You don't have to. The only time I do that is on towels because they need a really nice,
Right.
hard cleaning. You know what I
And
mean?
you don't mix those in with
Those
clothes
things
anyways.
those things are touching my dirty dick. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yep, this one's explicit. Even if I don't say anything else like that, it's already over. But
You ruined it.
I ruined it. Sorry, kids.
Cleaning that dirty D, son.
Dirty D, Dirty Dan. Jay. But,
What's our topics?
well, first of all, I think I'm going to
No.
do a read on Allie's channel again
Okay.
real quick. So let me do that
Yeah,
on the show, actually, this time.
Let's plug her in here.
I don't even have it pulled up. It was like a last minute thing for me to do that. Where's it? There it is. Here we go. Okay, it's not there. I gotta get it off my phone.
Stoop.
Good job, Tyler.
Oh, she finally sent you that?
Yeah, she sent it
Okay.
after the show. I end up doing it after the show, like a few days after.
You
I
just
was,
didn't put it on here.
right, I was wearing different clothes and everything. No, I didn't feel the need to since I was
Gotcha.
reading it off of here anyway. But it would take even longer to do that now. Come on. There it is.
Oh,
Boy.
yeah.
So, yeah, our friend on the show, Allie, she does a wrestling show called the Squared Circle Scene.
Mm-hmm.
So you can listen on interviews from current talent on the independent roster, working side by side with New Era Wrestling currently. We're going to be branching out soon to different companies, but we don't belong to just one. But we did start with NEW. I say we because, again, I'm technically the owner of the show, but she kind of has creative control. So it's her show, but
Right.
it's under our umbrella. So we kind of help support her on that, which is why we're reading her ad for that. But
Yes, sir.
New Era Wrestling, we briefly get to see what athletes are like beyond. I sound like I was in New York. Beyond the ropes, Chicago, Boston. I just say all the
Jesus.
accents, dude. But so join her, like, comment, and subscribe to her channel. It's youtube.com/@thesquaredcirclescene. That's youtube.com/@thesquaredcirclescene. Go check her out. You know what I'm saying?
It's good stuff.
Now that
If you
that's
like
over.
wrestling, do it.
That's right. Now that's over. Interrogation videos. That's coming up next. Never mind. That's last. Let's talk about the frequencies first, because I think that's interesting.
Interesting, but stoop.
It's, well, I mean,
I know you jokingly said.
right. Yeah.
Like Nathan stuff. Probably stupid.
Is that what I want to see what I said on
Yeah.
Oh, I already
Probably
exited out.
deleted
Never
it.
mind. No, I just
Oh.
exited out. But
Yeah, that's funny.
is that the one that you were going to have me look up videos for?
The frequent. Yeah, it was.
So what's the channel called again? I'm so bad at memorizing shit.
B something. Gotta pull up my phone.
See, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Jesus.
Dude, I swear my mind goes
Dude.
blank in here for some reason. Once
It's
we hit
on-
that REC button, dude, it's over.
It's on YouTube. I mean YouTube.
Good job.
It won't
Real-
take that.
Real mature, Nathan.
Take like a second to find it.
Yeah.
Boom, right there. Be inspired.
Be inspired, okay.
Inspired.
You think that would be one of the first things that pops up?
Don't know.
You'll be able to point it out to. Oh,
No
we don't
internet.
have internet right now. Okay,
Oh
cool.
man,
That's really nice.
that's awesome.
Jeez. I have no excuse for that this time. I literally, the only thing I had was French toast stick, cinnamon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are good.
I dipped mine in
Sure.
syrup. Yes, syrup.
Yeah. Which way is correct to you?
I think it's syrup, but I say syrup because I'm a fucking...
Hick.
Exactly.
Country boy.
There ain't no E in that. Oh, boy, I just snorted. But yeah, frequencies. So you were saying that certain frequencies can actually kill
Cancer.
or
Cells.
bad cells or whatever cell you want to, but you would obviously want to kill the bad ones.
Because, like I said, I was watching I don't know what started it, but I was watching slow-mo guys.
Yes.
And it was just Gav. And he was doing, he had a small speaker with a tube connected to it and then a wine glass right by it.
Yes.
And he was just using an amplifier to meet its frequency for it to explode. And then after that, I must have been a video how you see the other videos after, not on his channel, but if you just swipe up, you see other videos. And I think it was one of them I just saw, and I clicked on that, and it was about frequencies, and they're talking on there how they've been a long time ago using frequencies to pretty much cure cancer, because they actually took some cancer cells out of some patients and put it in a little disc thing for a microscope, and they used the frequencies, and they actually see them pretty much die, explode.
Well, it's not a cure; it's more of a treatment, right?
Well, yeah, treatment.
Now, is radiation frequency though? Like chemotherapy, that's like radiation, right?
Yeah.
So, isn't that technically a frequency though? That's what is radiation a frequency? That's what we need to look up. Now that I have my internet back, my internet is radiation.
Adiation. But yeah, pretty much everything living, no matter what it is, has their own frequency, which is pretty cool. Even stuff out in space, everything.
Yeah. So I think chemotherapy really is what you were saying, because you were talking about how chemotherapy affects you. It may be impossible because of cancer having such a stranglehold on your cells. It may cause you problems just to get them off. Because when you kill them, you probably have to kill the cells too, I would assume. What happens with chemotherapy? What be happening with that chemotherapy?
Jesus.
Let's see if it would be happening with that chemotherapy. Let's see. Don't know what that word is. In dose modification in patients' kidney, doesn't tell me nothing.
Thanks, Google.
Let's see. Determining which chemotherapy. I don't care about that. I don't have cancer. I hope not, anyway. Let's see. What happens to your body during chemo?
There we
Google.
go. Anemia.
Yes, red blood cells provide your body with oxygen from the lungs, obviously.
No.
A weakened immune system. White blood cells are a vital part of the body's immune system. They pretty much white blood cells fight off, so they there's more white blood cells when they're fighting something.
Yep.
Blood clotting issues. Chemotherapy may affect palates, a component of the blood. Blah blah blah. Hair loss, obviously, because I think it's probably because it kills the white blood cells off. I think it probably kills all your white blood cells. That's why people get sick pretty easily because those white blood cells aren't able to, because they're not there at the time.
That's why chemotherapy is not very good for you.
problems with concentration. So it pretty much gives you COVID, it seems like. That's what I had. That's one of my symptoms when I had COVID. And I still get it once in a while. They said, I had a doctor tell me that when you have COVID, like every so often you still get like little symptoms from it. One of mine was like the taste and smell.
Yeah, like look at all that listed there.
Anemia,
Like
fatigue, diarrhea, constipation, infection.
that's why we scientists and doctors need to get together and come up with something that we don't do this type of stuff to people.
Peripheral neuropathy. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Easy bruising and bleeding, appetite changes, mouth, tongue, and throat problems, skin and nail changes, fertility problems,
mood changes.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that would make sense. Like I wouldn't be in the mood to do any of that stuff if I was that sick. You know what I mean? So I wonder if it doesn't affect it like firsthand or if it's just because of all the other stuff that's going on. But it probably does affect it firsthand too. Hair loss is the main one that people probably know about because and then the weakened immune system. That's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it kills all white blood cells. Not all, because that would suck. You'd be dead. Yeah. You'd be dead. Shout out to anybody that's had any kind of cancer, by the way. Thoughts go out to you. If you've
battled it and came through and recovered.
Like, good for you. And if you've
amen.
lost... Yeah, and if you've lost anybody, we...
condolences to you.
For sure. But we're going to move on to a lighter subject. So let's get back into...
Yeah, we're not trying to make this all depressing.
Right.
But basically what we're trying to say, everything out there has a frequency. Mm-hmm. So, like I was telling you on the phone, like your heart and brain, if you got it to their frequency, it probably burst or something and you die. So...
Yeah. Can frequencies travel through space? I've always wondered about this. I just never knew how to ask it. But
there you go.
You know me and my space stuff. I love that stuff. Mm-hmm. I can't talk and type at the same time. It's something I'm going to have to get better about. Yes. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense then. I've always wondered.
It's like light.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sound frequencies.
I wonder if light and
sound, you know.
Light and sound work together somehow. I don't know.
But yeah, well, we when we send out like radio signals out towards space and we get something back, a frequency. So
does light make sound? No, light doesn't make sound. So light and sound are two separate things, which makes sense because sound sometimes can't keep up with light.
I think light, type in is light faster than sound.
Yes, it is for sure. Because like if you see a jet, a lot of times the jet's like way far away before you actually hear it.
Right.
Because jets go faster than the speed of sound.
Right.
So, how much? I had it right the first time. Faster is light than sound. 3 times 10, so...
And that's milliseconds, I think. MS.
Is it 3 times 10 milliseconds? Wow. Let's see. It's so much that there has to be
light travels 186,000 miles in 1 second. Dude.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So there's so much of a difference between sound and light that you wouldn't be able to see it probably. Like.
And it takes 5 seconds for sound to travel the exact same mile.
Right. So.
Or no?
Seconds to travel 1 mile. 1 second. So, oh, dude. So.
186,000 miles in 1 second, but it takes 5 seconds to travel 1 mile for sound. Jesus. Yeah, that's way faster.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much faster that there has to be an equation written out for you to understand it.
Right. And I suck at math anyway, so that
I was gonna say, and I still don't understand it.
But I think that's what that means. M/S means milliseconds. I think.
Pretty sure.
I could be wrong. I ain't no scientist.
Figure it out. I don't know. Never mind. Not doing that. Send us to a weird website. But
on with the next.
Yeah, what was the other one? I didn't write that one down.
Let me think. Gosh, damn it. Put me on the spot.
I forget. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Oh, yeah, we were going to talk about STDs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of odd to bring it up like that. But
What are those?
yeah, yeah. They're actually, I've heard they're called STIs now. It's more of
infection instead of
disease. They call it that because it's like it's more sensitive to people that have it. It's not like it.
So I don't scare them as much, I guess.
Yeah, a disease.
With the words.
Yeah, disease sounds kind of harsh, I guess.
Right.
So infection is not quite as bad. I was going to say it was quite worse. That makes no sense. Why are we doing this? Why did you choose me?
I don't know, bro. You want to be on radio, so here you are, sir.
Yeah, I know, dude.
This is a little bit different, but basically about the same concept.
Yeah, pretty
radio.
much. Yeah, a lot more F words, though.
Shite happens, people.
That's right, dude.
But, yeah, like I was telling you, like, I'd at least want to know a heads up.
Oh, yeah, I think it's illegal not to.
Well, if it's something that can kill you,
Right.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Like HIV, AIDS, yeah, they have to have the paper and show the person that they're with.
Right.
I have this.
Right.
So they pretty much have to be careful.
Mine went straight to the extreme is why.
Right.
Yeah, because, that's the first thing you think of. Oh, shoot. Like, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
No, as soon as you get it, like, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, because you don't. I feel like there's not very much knowledge behind that stuff, and there really should be. Not knowledge, but there isn't, but it's not being taught. It's kind of like taxes and stuff, like, aren't taught in school and stuff. I think it is taught briefly in school, but I feel like they should go way deeper into it than they do.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because it's pretty much an epidemic, really. Mm-hmm. Nobody really even notices unless you get it, and then you start doing your research and you figure it out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, obviously, the worst one would probably be AIDS. Like, anything, and HIV.
Yeah.
But anything else, like, some of it is curable, but it takes a while, and some of it, you just subside the symptoms, and that's it. Mm-hmm. You can't cure it, but it won't kill you, but you just can't cure it.
Right.
And
that's the thing, though. You still want to be upfront about those things, too, because...
Oh, God, yeah. Any of it.
If you don't work out somehow, like, I'm assuming people like that probably just would get in a relationship, because to F around with people when you have that is kind of messed up.
Yeah. And like HPV, which that can give women like cervical cancer, and guys probably prostate cancer, and like, but it also, nothing happens even if you have it. Sometimes nothing happens.
That's the scariest ones are the ones that don't show symptoms,
right?
Because you don't know.
Yeah,
you just gotta have a feeling that something's off, and it's not from anywhere but just your gut, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's why I pay attention to my body. Mm-hmm. Like, anything feels off, I don't feel like I feel fine or normal. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get this checked.
Right.
So,
yep, it's a good thing to
do. Just like my anxiety crap, like, as soon as I had that attack, like, yeah, obviously something was wrong.
Right. Do you think you felt bad before? Like, did you feel bad before that happened? No, not at all.
Dude, I felt fine, normal, and it just hit me later on that
just
night.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah, out of nowhere.
That's crazy.
I was just normally, like I always do, standing out in the garage with the door open, smoking.
Right.
And it just, like a big rush throughout my whole body. And I could breathe, but I felt like I couldn't.
Yeah, you're like breathing heavy.
And I was like, looking around, like, oh my God, like, what is going on?
Yeah, dude, you called me freaking out, and I heard you screaming and stuff too. I was like, damn, dude, this kid's going through it.
Yeah, it sucked. I literally felt like I was dying.
Yeah, it was weird. That was crazy.
But day after day, it slowly, like, my body didn't feel as weird.
Right.
Like that rush feeling. I don't know, like electric pulses or something.
Right.
That's almost what it feels like. But yeah, like every day got a little better and better, and then finally I got put on Zoloft.
Yeah.
And that seems to be helping. So
I've never had much of a problem with like extreme anxiety. Like I overthink sometimes.
that was my first time ever.
Yeah,
So
that's a hell of a way to get it.
especially my age,
Yeah.
too, whoop my ass.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know
extreme.
I don't know if that was something to do with COVID, because I swear I had it whenever it came out, and then just later on it just affected me.
I mean, this is gonna say yes because everything that's wrong with you could be a cause from COVID, or a
Right.
symptom of COVID. But
Right.
let's see, is anxiety or can anxiety be caused? Sudden anxiety be caused? I really cannot be caused by COVID. Let's see what this thing says. No, depression. Depression and anxiety. That explains a lot.
And there's a lot of people with like long-term health issues after they have COVID, which sucks.
4 ways to fight anxiety and depression. Okay, this is just just in the situation of COVID, not having COVID.
Okay.
Just being, I guess, nervous that you're gonna
It's been
get
3 years and I've been fine.
it. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I had it once and I'm cool. So
And I believe I had it. Never got tested,
COVID
but
mental
I
health.
felt like crap.
Here we go. Does the infection cause depression and anxiety?
There we go. It might.
It might. Dude, that's literally that's the answer for
Great.
everything. Thanks. Really helps us out, dude. Severe COVID-19 can be devastating to patients. In addition to organ damage and persistent symptoms, loss of physical and emotional and even economic well-being can leave long haulers depressed and anxious. Makes sense.
If that's even
Wow.
true.
Right. There should be some kind of compensation for that. You know what I mean? Because
Right?
the boys
Pay me, son.
Yeah, the boys been having issues with some of these things. You know what I mean? But
So,
treatment in an intensive care unit or ICU is a risk factor too.
wow.
Positive intensive care syndrome. That's a mouthful.
Wow.
Can affect people who spend a long time in the ICU and can leave them with enduring, disabling anxiety and panic if not treated.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, that doesn't seem like it happens. That usually happens. I don't know.
So it don't seem like it happens that often, but
Right.
it can.
Right. When do things get better? Never. No, I'm kidding.
Never.
Yeah,
In the world.
that's crazy. But
I'm
yeah,
not saying that's what caused it.
right.
But
It's a possibility.
It could have
though.
been.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That, I always go by anything's a
Yeah,
a
'cause
possibility. Anything.
You got really sick right before the virus, so before it got crazy here. So I bet it's a possibility that you had it. You know what I mean? Before anybody knew what it was.
I probably did.
Because how long before it was it? Like, what time of the year was it? Like, what month? Do you know? Or has it been too long now?
I remember I was moved back into my parents' house, so I know. So I thought you helped me move back in.
Yes, I did.
And yeah, so sometime after that, like probably a couple of months after that, and then finally news came out. Probably said COVID's in our area and all that stuff. It might have been after that, whenever they announced it was in our area and all that. And so, but still to this day, I try to be careful. I just try to practically stay home, even though I hate to, because I just like being out and about and seeing my friends and
Likes to be out on
Just-
the street.
yeah, just get that fresh air and have fun, like live life instead of being all cooped up and going insane.
Yeah, that can do it. That can take a toll on you. Even if you're a homebody, you don't realize what being at home too much can do.
That's not healthy.
Like, homebodies even get out once in a while.
Right.
Some of them. Some of them don't. I mean, not everybody. I don't want to put everybody in a box, but You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Don't put words in my mouth. No.
You smell what I'm stepping in?
No, I don't.
But yeah, like even sitting too long anywhere is not healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even laying down, like, can give you bed sores and stuff like that, or it can mess with your equilibrium. Mm-hmm. Because if you're sitting horizontal for a long time, then you get up, you'll be like, what is this? What is happening right now?
What?
That's right, Dad. But
yeah, we sort of veered off on the STDs, but
yeah, that's why our shows end up being an hour long, like they're supposed to be.
we go from talking a little bit about it and then just
Yeah.
going completely somewhere else.
Boom.
That's how my brain always works.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I'm just random.
That's why I forget mid-sentence half the time, because my mind thinks of something else I want to say.
Right.
And then I'll put that off later, and then as soon as I say that, I forget what I was talking about.
Right.
So then I forget both at the same time. I'm like, jeez, stupid.
Jeepers, mister.
But
yeah, STDs suck. And just stay safe, people.
something I was wanting to say about that is Theo Vaughn was on Joe Rogan once, and it was a joke, but he might be on to something. He was talking about, he said he was like, STDs seemed like they came from somebody that was having sex with something that shouldn't have. Or something like that. It's like a pig or something.
Oh, God.
And it could be, because animals aren't clean. You know they aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Not like there's no clean animal on Earth, probably. So I wouldn't assume.
Right.
And even if it was, it's still kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's very weird.
Yeah.
So
That's just messed up.
So, animal haver sexer withers, don't come on the show. Go to a clinic or something, get some help.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to judge people, but that one right there is just kind of odd to me. I don't understand the appeal.
No.
Yeah, it's weird. But speaking of weird, we were going to talk about interrogation videos, and then like the sting operations on pedophiles getting caught trying to lure kids in or whatever, or like they'll go to a kid's house, and then all of a sudden somebody comes out and says some stuff. There's this one guy that he pretends to be this person the whole time. Like, he uses his voice in different ways and stuff like that when they talk on the phone. And then he just meets them to the place, and then he has this log of papers that he reads off to him. And it's funny, the way he does it is very psychological, because he'll act like he's on their side. And he'll be like, yeah, dude, you're only 24. I understand this could like mess your whole life up, but dude, at least you're not 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were 40 and this was a thing, then it'd be a problem.
No matter what age you are.
Right, exactly. That's the whole point.
It's messed up either way.
Yeah,
so
that's why he said it, because he was just messing with the kid's mind. And then he would just keep reading off weird shit that he said.
Was that Chris Hansen?
No, but I know who you're talking about. That's his show pretty much started where everybody else is doing it now.
Okay.
This one was more of it was just a YouTube channel that does it. It's not like super professional or anything like that.
Well, I've seen one of them, like a couple Russian dudes, like two big ones.
Oh, yeah, I've
like
seen
holding
those.
like a baseball bat. And then the other dude's like talking to the kid, like scaring the shit out of him.
Dude, I'd crap my pants and eat it probably. If that made him happy, I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
But
You
shouldn't be doing that shit.
Yeah, I'd paint their nails, whatever they want. Does not matter.
But that don't fix the fact of what you did.
Right.
Even if you wanted to do all that stuff for them, that don't fix the fact.
No, I'm just saying, if they put me in a room for not that reason, but that's not
any type of interrogation reason.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be a little bit terrifying.
Yeah.
Is this hostile?
Especially if I didn't do anything. I'm like, what am I here for? Like, I can't
Get me
recall,
out of
dude.
here.
Dude, what would you do if somebody like put you in one of those rooms and like tried to convince you, and somehow they did convince you that you were a pedophile? Because I feel like we're going over to the interrogation videos. A lot of times, not a lot, but sometimes those guys get into somebody's head so much that they'll just go ahead and confess even though they didn't do it.
Yeah.
And
And they can be totally innocent.
Right.
And a lot of people's gone to jail because of that, because that's what cops like to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably not all cops. There are good cops.
Yeah.
So,
But
or detectives, whatever, who
some-
does the questioning, but still.
there's some scum holes out there.
Scum holes. Stop mud hole.
Yeah, stomp a mud hole in it right now.
What? But, yeah, cops pretty much do that. Like, warp your mind to make you believe that you did something
Yeah.
when you could be a totally innocent person.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
They
like
just want to lock somebody up.
the thing is, technically, you don't have to talk to them. Like they
No.
can keep you in that room
When
as
they
long as
read
they
your
want.
rights,
Yeah,
you can do exactly what your rights are saying.
yeah. You don't
And
have to
just
say
Be
nothing.
quiet, but they might keep trying to pry and pry and pry.
I want a lawyer here. Don't cave. Let them get a lawyer.
Yeah, but
'Cause-
they're gonna keep trying to pry you and try to talk to you and ask you questions.
Yeah, and they'll ask you questions about other stuff
Even if
too.
they get pissed off, screw them.
Yeah, like especially if you didn't do it. Like
Exactly.
like
You know you're innocent, and they're just trying to put someone away.
yeah, it's like go put the real guy away. But just if you are in that situation, like don't answer or don't even talk to him, because if you talk to him about your day or something like that, you think it's unrelated, but they are finding stuff that don't add up,
Right.
and they'll find anything and they can spin it or whatever. But a lot of times they are finding the right person. Those people, if they're dumb enough to say it, then F that guy anyway. You know what I mean? But there was this one guy. He it was one of those situations where he was kind of a socially awkward dude, and he was like trying to get with this girl that was way out of his league type thing, and obviously she said no, and
That made you mad.
made him mad, and he killed her.
Wow.
Put her in a dumpster.
Wow.
Like cut her up, put her in a dumpster.
Ugh.
But so on the news, I should look this up and show you afterwards. On the news, they interviewed this guy because he lived in the neighborhood.
Oh, I know you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and he found out that they found the body on the news.
Yeah, he was actually being interviewed.
Yeah.
Right then and there as they were looking, and
he
they
started-
found her, and he started freaking out.
Right, and that's where they started kind of getting curious about him, and he shut down. Did you ever see the interrogation video?
I think so.
Yeah, he shut down. Like, he was not the same as, because he was talking like we are right now.
Right.
But,
Because he thought he wasn't going to
Yeah.
get caught.
right, but he was just kind of a weird guy, but, like, he could talk.
All right.
He was kind of, I wouldn't say, I don't know, socially awkward may be a little too much,
Right.
but he was just kind of weird. And nothing wrong with being weird, but there is something wrong with that guy. You know what I mean? Because he killed somebody. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. But it's always funny too, because those interrogation videos is always in like a small town or something. It's like, you did it. You just need to confess right now. We already know what you did. That's what they say, dude. Don't they? Do they not sound like that? We know you killed that girl.
You got the tapes.
Yeah, you should.
You got evidence.
We got evidence, man. We know you did it. We just want you to admit it so we can help you.
Yeah, help me put me away from the rest of my life. Yeah, thanks.
You better take
How about no?
you better take a plea deal, my dude.
Or
You get
shut
way
the
less
fuck
time.
up.
Yeah, if you plead guilty, you get way less time, which is still stupid. But,
That don't make sense.
well, if you
That
admit
sounds
it,
like a trick to
because
me.
lying is more like
Oh.
lying is more.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm
Crime.
innocent. I'm glad there's people out there now, unlike back in the day. Like, there's like an actual special group of like lawyers and stuff that actually try to help people that are convicted falsely
Right.
and put away that did not commit a crime.
Yeah, there was a podcast I listened to once where these guys interview. It's called the Other People's Lives. It's Joe Santagato and his buddy Greg do it,
Okay.
and they interviewed somebody that did do time wrongfully. He was there for like 18 years. And then he finally got a, what do you call that? Parole. No, that's not right, is it? It's parole when they, what is parole? Is parole when they retrial? Is that what that is?
I don't know.
Okay, what is...
My Lord, we're stooped today.
It called when... Dude, I cannot spell.
When you like pain?
No. It's funny, that was the first thing that popped up. You get a new trial after being in prison. Let's see. Retrial? Okay, it's just retrial. That's okay. I thought it was something like more, like a bigger word or something. What is parole? No, I'm an idiot. Parole is just you get out and you pay a certain amount, I think.
And you sometimes might be on like house arrest, crap like that still after you get out. Not always, but sometimes. And you have to see a parole officer for a while. It's almost like being on probation.
Right. Yeah.
Just to make sure you're still doing good out in society. And then once you're off of that, then you're a free person.
Right. Now, one thing I will say, to change the subject just a little bit here, and then we'll go back to that. If you come here for information, don't, because we don't know what the hell we're talking about half the time, all right? So don't hold us to anything that we say, because we probably
Even if
wrong.
we Google it, don't mean that it's true, because not everything on the internet is true.
Right. It's fast Googling, so it's...
Right.
You know what I mean? We do the
Ain't
best
like
we can.
we're searching a deep dark web or anything to find information.
Right.
Or hacking something.
Do you know what that guy looks like? If I looked him up.
What?
The
guy you was talking about?
Yeah, the guy got in trouble for killing
Yeah, he
that
had
girl.
like long hair.
Curly hair, yeah.
And like some facial hair.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, like, this is about the show itself, but I'm thinking about, like, now, I may not do this, so don't hold me to this either, but, like, putting in, like, when we reference something that I can, like, look up and show whatever, like, I might do that, like, just, like, put it up on the, like, the full screen version of whatever we're talking about, like, for a split second.
Oh, okay.
Just like a little clip or something to reference what we're talking about.
Yeah, 'cause that happened a long time ago. Mm-hmm. That guy doing that.
Yes.
Hell, I just watched one about, actually, it might have been last night, maybe night before. Some kid took a sledgehammer and killed his mom. And set the house on fire, hoping it killed his brother.
Jeez.
And he went in for questioning, and he almost talked like a Sling Blade.
Yeah, I remember that one. I just saw that one not too long ago.
Really?
That was like in the whirlwind of videos I was watching. You sound like this.
Yeah, he like no facial expressions, nothing.
And they were like,
monotone.
They're like, do you normally talk like this? Yes. It's like, dude.
And then they asked his brother if he always talked like that, and he said, yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird, but yeah, he's wanting to kill his brother with the fire, but he took a sledgehammer to his mom.
And he confessed everything too, and he didn't like see a problem with it. Like there was something.
Yeah, he loved his mom.
He said that?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I did.
Did you?
Like, he loved her, and there was no problems or anything. I don't know if it was because... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it was because his dad passed or what, but, like, he just...
I heard... Didn't they say, like, things changed for him when his dad passed or something?
Might have.
Yeah. Which I guess makes sense, but, like, if you see somebody like that, like, try to help them. But maybe they did. I don't know. So I don't want to point fingers or anything like that.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like... Don't know. Me and my mom don't get along, but hell, I'm not going to kill her.
Right.
I still love her.
A little over the top, don't you think?
Yeah, dude.
Just about that much.
I don't know what I would do without my mom.
Yeah.
Or dad, so I don't see how
Yeah, just
Mofos out there can do that.
wait till she writes you a check and then kill her. I'm kidding.
Jesus, son, you're fired.
All right, well, shit. But yeah, go ahead and close this. It feels cool that I can do that. I don't know what it is. Not that. But, yeah, like when you got one of those flip phones, it's my business now. Bah!
Yeah, that's how you hang up.
I bought your company, bitch.
Which flip phones came back, but they're more nice and
Dude,
more advanced.
that's crazy how that works.
Right?
The screen, how it doesn't like die. How does
Or
it
crack or anything.
Yeah, how does that work, dude?
It must be some really thin, flexible stuff. There's even like a iPad or something that you can stretch out the screen even make it bigger.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know about those.
So,
did you know?
yeah.
Did you know phone screen is just a white thing, and then there's a piece over top that allows you to see what the pixels are showing?
Okay, yeah.
Like iPads and stuff have
Pretty
it
much
too.
a film.
Yeah, that film allows you.
Like Action Lab. He has like polarized like lens.
Yeah.
And he actually had a computer that was completely a white screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then he held the polarized lens in front,
so
you can see the picture then.
Right, so you could get like glasses like that, and you could be the only one seeing. I feel like if somebody has a white screen, you should probably go check that. Like,
yeah,
you should probably go get that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he made those glasses, so it's basically like he's
Yeah.
a spy.
Yeah.
He can see what's going on, but nobody else can.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Who cares if people see?
I wouldn't do that.
Like, what are you looking up?
Privacy, like.
Yeah. What are you looking up that people can't see?
None of us have privacy anyways.
Right.
Thanks, government.
Don't come on the show. F you. F the government. I say government because I got killed before I finished that sentence. Who knows? They probably demonetized us before I got that sentence out.
Shut him down.
Yeah. Jeez.
Send a nuke to their ass.
I was watching this podcast one time. Remember when we had our government shutdown?
I think so.
When Trump was president?
I think so, yeah.
So they were talking about, is there like a lever that they like, when they shut the government down? Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
I guess, I honestly don't know myself, but I'm pretty sure it's like just all the government paid employees don't get paid for that amount of time. So a lot of them just don't show up to work because they're not getting paid.
Right. Unpaid vacation, pretty much.
Yeah. It's like, it was almost tax season too. Then it was like, do I have to pay my taxes? You know, for the people that are rich, I don't ever have to deal with that. But
right.
I don't know. They say it doesn't pay to be middle class. Like, you want to either be higher up in the lower class or in the upper class, because when you get the way you get taxed as a middle class, like, it pretty much makes you, the money you have left over is like you're in the small class, the lower class, level 1.
So you want to be sort of low or to the highest,
Right?
not really in between.
Because then money's not a problem either way if you're high.
Right.
Not
Not high, but
not Snoop Dogg.
pedestal.
Yeah, when you're Snoop Dogg, being up here doesn't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Actually helps.
Smell them smoking, son.
No, sir. But you like that? It's like plucking a guitar string. String. I can't talk half the time. But
Is that what you had on the interrogation?
yeah, I think so. It was just fun to reenact what they said. You know what you did? It's always some kind of country accent, dude. You know what you did? You killed that girl. You know she's got family, right? She's got a kid. And you killed her. How selfish is that?
Playing good cop, bad cop.
And then that one guy was like, I don't know. Yes. No. Like, that's how he was answering. It's like, dude, this guy's a weirdo. No wonder he's sitting in that chair. Jeez. What are you doing? It's crazy how people have to, like, obviously you have to commit a, crime or whatever before you get sentenced for it. But
Right.
I wish there were clearer signs to get people off the street before they do something stupid.
Yeah.
But you would never know. So a lot of free people would not be free anymore.
No.
Because having anger issues don't mean you're going to kill somebody. You know what I mean?
Right.
But some people that do have anger issues do.
Right.
And I feel like you can't not have anger issues and kill somebody. Like, that's a whole different level of anger that I've never experienced. So I don't know.
That's almost like despising.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine?
Like complete hatred.
Yeah.
Not just anger.
Could you imagine if you got angry at somebody, they automatically died?
That'd be weird.
Like, that would
Yeah, I'd feel like shit.
Yeah, I've tried not to get angry ever.
Right. Be the happiest mofo on here.
Right. And I'm talking about, like, furious to the point of, like, you want them dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then they die. It's like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus.
Talk about the government. They're going to be knocking at my door tomorrow.
FBI, open up. I'm like, oh, shit.
IRS, wait, what? That's a whole different story.
Jeepers, master.
Jeepers Creepers. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've seen them all.
I've never seen them.
Three of them.
I may have seen the first one.
There's 3 of them. They're
What
pretty
about-
good.
What about Scary Movie? You seen all the scary movies?
And they're like 5 or so.
There's too many. I know that.
I think I've seen at least the first 3, maybe 4. I don't know if I've seen them all, but yeah, I like the first 2.
You remember Sharknado?
Yeah, and there's like fucking 6 of them.
Yeah. Do they have one every
them
year?
Are silly.
They're stupid. I think they're supposed to be parodies.
They are.
But
It's like sharks flying, like get the hell out of the way.
It's funny that
shark
one-
won't get you.
it was funny. I think it was the first one. That guy cut open the shark, and it just happened to be the right one that girl was in.
Oh,
Like, how did you not cut her up, first of all, if she's
Right.
in there? Second of all, how do you know which one was her? You don't, dude. Get off the show. You don't. What are you doing? Gee. Trying to drag out this last 3 minutes for whatever reason.
oh yeah. I told you about. I'll already be past this day, but by the time this comes out, but Friday, the new Evil Dead.
This coming Friday?
Yes.
This episode drops tomorrow, so.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet taze.
That's right, Gabe.
So yeah, the 21st, the new Evil Dead Rise comes out, and it looks pretty wild. It's all based in an apartment, and the mom somehow gets possessed, and she looks all crazy and going after her own kids, and yeah, it looks wild.
It's gonna be intense.
So, yeah,
That'd be cool to watch at theaters.
yeah. One of the kids, little girl's like, "Mommy, you don't look so well."
Dude, I just got goosebumps hearing that for some reason. I don't know why. Whew. No thanks.
And she also says like something about where's mommy, and the actual mom, but who was possessed, says mommy's with the maggots now.
Oh, I just got goosebumps again. Whoop, Johnny. That's crazy. But, yeah, do you got anything else?
You know me, dude. My head's always rolling.
Yeah. So is mine.
But right now,
I'm starting to burn out.
want to take another
like-
break again?
No. Not overall, just like on this episode. But
Yeah, we got a minute. Wait,
plug
plug
all
our stuff in.
yeah.
Yep.
You can follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter. We don't really post much on Twitter, so Facebook, all that stuff. What else? We got a Patreon. Go check out our Patreon we're going to be starting exclusive content here pretty soon. We're going to try to figure out how that goes. But for the meantime, if you just want to subscribe and get the promo code that's on there for our merch, you can do that. And speaking of merch, we got merch as well. So go check out our merch. We got all kinds of different shirts like this one right here. This one's on there. There's several different colors of this exact shirt. There's ones with all of our logos except for the very first one because we didn't have merch at the time, and I didn't think didn't make sense to put something that wasn't relevant anymore on a shirt. But, so yeah, all of our logos except for the first one. What else? I think that's it.
I think so.
Yeah, go check out Ali's show, like I've said before.
Squared Circle Scene, boys.
We're trying to grow that channel, and it seems like it's probably gonna outdo ours here pretty soon. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
It's taking off pretty good. Yeah. I'm happy for it.
The word of mouth is really getting out there. So
it's good.
Yes, sir. So
eventually we'll have her on this show.
Right.
I hope.
Yeah.
Help her with that too.
I'm hoping to have her on the next couple weeks. So you may see her on next week. Who knows?
Right.
Stay tuned on that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching.